Welcome back to Tiara Talks. I've been away for a while due to some work commitments. Well, now I'm back just as we are on the cusp of crowning a new Miss World this month. So join me as I count down my favorites for the Blue Crown this year.
Miss World, like all pageants, have a certain look, type of performance, and overall vibe that they look for in their queens. For this reason, it is often difficult to predict who will win or place accurately. So let's jump right in and find out who made it to my top 20.
This early favorites list, my picks are purely based on first impressions and who stands out to me for physical reasons. Miss World, like all pageants, have a certain look, type of performance, and overall vibe that they look for in their queens. For this reason, it is often difficult to predict who will win or place accurately. So let's jump right in and find out who made it to my top 20.
For my number 20, I have Miss World Vietnam, Nguyen Tran Arab Nhi.
From the start, Nguyen Tran Nhi stands out with her natural beauty and elegance. Based on first impressions, I believe that she has a strong presence, as she is quite beautiful, just like all of the queens participating this year. She is a natural beauty and a good speaker, and she definitely gives off the sweet, demure, and gentle fashion which ties in nicely with what Miss World seems to prefer in terms of styling. For now, she is at my 20th spot only because there were queens who stood out more to me.
For my number 19 is Miss World Turkey, Idil Bilgen.
This queen is not just a beauty, she's also incredibly accomplished. Idil is a medical school graduate. I personally love her because I can appreciate the work that she is doing with her Beauty with a Purpose project, which is to support women with breast cancer and raise awareness around the disease. However, in terms of styling, I am a little let down, especially the black gown she was crowned in. Even on her social media, I was underwhelmed with her styling choices compared to some of the other queens. I hope that her team is working with her when it comes to styling because many of the ladies I've seen thus far are already pulling out all the stops. I do appreciate her as a queen who is intelligent, facially stunning, and prefers to showcase more of her philanthropic side.
At number 18, we have Miss Lebanon, Nada Kusa.
She was crowned Miss Lebanon and was her country's representative at the 73rd edition of Miss Universe. There was a lot of scandal involving her and the Miss Universe organization, which has over the past year become a norm with Miss Universe. I won't go into too much detail about that because it doesn't warrant any repeating. I love Nada. She is a beautiful and a well-educated woman. She has a master's degree in clinical psychology, which shows that she is a hard worker and driven to achieve her goals. She is an undeniable beauty with some unique and stylish fashion moments. She has also proven herself to be a good communicator. I feel like she will surprise us this year and possibly place even higher than number 18.
Coming in hot at number 17 is Miss World China, Liu Wanting.
Will Liu bring China their third crown? Liu is one of those women that you can stare at all day long because she is very interesting to look at. I love her most with minimal makeup and glam as it shows her true beauty. Liu, or Win as she is affectionately known, is a professional model and entertainer. She is very philanthropic and has worked in collaborations with various national and international organizations, such as Saturday Gold and Chilean Mansion, to jointly donate 3 million yuan for the construction of libraries, which is part of her Beauty with a Purpose project. She also collaborated with the Flying Tiger Public Welfare and donated millions in order to help students pursue their dreams. She has also donated funds to assist the Blue Sky Rescue Team, safeguarding lives. She donated books to schools in poverty-stricken communities. She has visited the elderly in nursing homes and even organized environmental protection activities, leading volunteers to clean up beaches and parks. She has donated basketballs to primary schools during the 3 visits to the Countryside campaign, promoting sports practice among kids and teenagers. It is clear that Win is very charitable. From this, it seems as if she leans more heavily towards some education initiatives, but hats off to her for just being an amazing philanthropist in general.
Number 16 goes to Miss World Uganda, Natasha Nyonyozi.
Natasha is a very well-rounded queen. She has a beautiful face, but an even more beautiful smile. She seems very likable and approachable. She is a qualified accountant and she states reading, yoga, and content creation as part of her interests. My overall opinion about this Ugandan queen is that she styles herself very well, and in almost all of her pictures, she looks like a Miss World. More importantly, she is very well-spoken and her Beauty with a Purpose project is extremely relevant, especially in today's climate as she advocates for the inclusion of all persons with special needs, particularly those on the autism spectrum, through her non-profit organization, the Nyanyozi Initiative. Uganda has done very well at Miss World in recent years, but has yet to get that elusive blue crown. In the last edition, Uganda placed in the top 8, in 2019 they placed in the top 40, and in 2018 they made it to the top 5. Will this be the year that Natasha gets that crown for Uganda? Let me know in the comments down below.
At number 15 is Miss World Chile, Francisca Lavandero.
This is an accomplished queen in every sense of the word. She's training to become a commercial pilot and is passionate about aviation. Her Beauty with a Purpose initiative focuses on supporting the elderly by providing essential resources. She's undeniably beautiful and will likely place well for Chile. My only concern is that her overall look leans more toward a Miss Universe vibe, which is fierce and sexy, rather than the softer, more conservative image Miss World typically favors. I'd love to see more of her advocacy work on her social media, though.
Number 14 goes to Miss World England, Milla McGee.
England reached the top 8 in the previous edition. So, let's see if Milla can match that or better yet win it all. She is a lifeguard, photographer, and model. I love what she stands for, which is that a woman doesn't have to be a certain size to be beautiful or win a title, stating, "I didn't have a representation of what I could look up to of what was me. I always wanted to be petite. I lost that weight, and I was a healthy weight for my height. It was a conflict, and as I got older, I was trying to match unrealistic expectations. Whatever number or size you buy, it doesn't define you. The most important message is that if you are healthy for your size, that is all that's important." She seems very charitable and authentic. She currently is a volunteer with the St. John's Ambulance, and she works as a columnist as well. I love her smile. She just seems so likable and relatable. Her Beauty with a Purpose project is a CPR campaign, and she also seeks to raise awareness about using defibrillators and CPR skills in medical situations. This to me is a very simple campaign, and one that a lot of people would be able to relate to.
Coming in at number 13 is Miss World Zimbabwe, Courtney Jongwe.
This is another queen that is facially stunning and effortlessly regal, and she is also a fifth-year chemical and engineering student. So it seems that she has it all. And of course, in recent years, Zimbabwe has sent some strong candidates to various pageants, especially last year and the year before, with Sekili Dube. I hope that Courtney will be able to maintain momentum and give that certain je ne sais quoi in order to make it to the top 8. I really hope she comes with spectacular styling and stage presence and maintains it throughout the competition. Luckily, Courtney has already competed internationally at Miss Earth. So I hope that with the proper training, she makes an impact on both the judges and the fans. Going through her social media, I see that she is involved with some social development programs in Zimbabwe. So I am looking forward to seeing even more from her.
Dominican Republic makes it to the 12th spot with Mayra Delgado.
Not only is she a unique beauty, but she is accomplished as well. Mayra is a business administration graduate, but she also owns her own modeling agency. I love how she is using her social media to showcase her social projects, style, and just her life in general. Mayra is able to switch from a glamazon to the girl next door effortlessly. She just looks like she is ready to be crowned the next Miss World. Not only is she undeniably beautiful, but she is a phenomenal communicator as well, as she has been a correspondent for Univision 41 in New York, plus she seems so natural during interviews, which is not an easy feat. Additionally, her Beauty with a Purpose project focuses on social welfare. She serves as the president of two impactful foundations, Mono Circades RD, which supports abandoned elderly individuals in nursing homes, and AIP Breast Prevention and Care RD, a foundation committed to the prevention and early treatment of breast cancer. The latter has garnered significant recognition, winning accolades for its contributions to the community. She won the Beauty with a Purpose Award at her national competition. So look out for her. She is a certifiable threat.
For the 11th spot, we have Miss World Indonesia, Monica Sembring.
Monica is another accomplished queen, currently pursuing a degree in chemical engineering. Her Beauty with a Purpose project aims to expand educational and career opportunities for women, particularly in rural areas. She's helping build an art village in central Java, which is a meaningful and tangible initiative. Her styling, poise, and advocacy work align perfectly with the Miss World brand. With Indonesia's strong track record in the pageant, she could place even higher.
Making it into my top 10 is Miss World Botswana, Anisha Gauthusi.
This queen is no stranger to international pageants as she was crowned Miss Teen Botswana in 2019 and also placed as the second runner-up in Miss Teen International. Anisha is currently a law student, and one thing I can say about her is she is absolutely stunning. She has a youthful face, and her styling is simple and it doesn't distract from her natural beauty. Her overall vibe gives me Miss World. She seems more conservative in her styling, which is something that Miss World seems to favor. I would like to see more of her Beauty with a Purpose project on her social media. However, I've listened to a couple of her interviews and she speaks quite well. Botswana did very well last year. They placed in the top 8 and were crowned Miss World Africa, so let's hope Anisha matches that, or better yet, win the crown.
Coming in at my number 9 is Miss World Ireland, Jasmine Gerhardt.
If there is one queen I feel that really embodies Miss World, it is Jasmine. This queen was crowned all the way back in 2023, so she obviously had a lot of time to prepare and work on her social causes. Jasmine is currently a human rights lawyer, and going through her social media, I do see a lot of her social projects. So, she has really put in a lot of work in both Ireland and abroad. She is also an ambassador for the Hope Foundation, which focuses on child protection, education, healthcare, vocational training, and emergency response. She is well-traveled and truly cares about others. In terms of beauty, she has the face of a model. In certain pictures and dependent on her styling, she seems more of a Miss Universe or Miss Grand type of queen. However, with that being said, she is undeniably a strong contender, not just because of her beauty, but because of her philanthropy as well. She has intensity in her eyes, but the moment she smiles, you can just see someone that is humble and down to earth. She is obviously a very good speaker and very intelligent. After watching a few of her interviews, she really impressed me.
For the number 8 spot, we have Miss World Canada, Emma Morrison.
Emma is the first Indigenous Canadian woman to be crowned Miss World Canada. And from what I can see from her Instagram, she is absolutely stunning. She is proudly herself. And I just love her fashion and am a fan already. She seems fun, bubbly, and easy to get along with. She smiles a lot, which is very good, and I really loved going through her Instagram. She is very beautiful, and I love that she also shows a lot of her charitable work. Emma was also crowned a few years ago, all the way back in 2022, so she has had years to prepare and work on her advocacies. She also won the Beauty with a Purpose award during the national competition. Some interesting facts about her is that she loves hunting, fishing, and just being outdoors. These things make her very relatable, and I believe she'll leave an impression on the fans and judges alike. She has previously stated that she entered the competition because it was something that is out of her comfort zone. In my opinion, she is very relatable, and this is what will make her stand out and give her an edge over some of the other contestants. Emma believes that everyone needs to be actively involved in humanitarian projects and social campaigns, as she has stated that you need to advocate for a platform, fundraise for charities, have humanitarian projects, seek sponsors, and be an active member of your community. And all of this inspired me because I wanted to be a positive example for younger people. So let's take a look at some of her Beauty with a Purpose project, which is called Reconnecting Through Ribbon Skirts. She developed this project because Indigenous women are 12 times more likely to be physically and essayed in Canada. I think that she stands a very good chance of placing high this year.
Miss World Cameroon's Issy Princessy makes it to our 7th position.
Another pageant veteran, Issy competed at the 72nd Miss Universe competition where she gave a stellar performance and placed in the top 20. Issy is another well-rounded queen as she has very strong stage presence and is impeccably styled. She is also facially stunning and, better yet, she is extremely well-spoken and likable. I believe that she will leave a lasting impression on the judges. Going through her social media, I see a softer side to her, which makes her a very versatile queen. I especially love her natural beauty and her natural hair. She is without a doubt one of the strongest delegates from Africa this year. I love that she posts a lot about her social initiatives on her Instagram, such as her involvement in raising awareness and support for individuals with autism. She is also a breast cancer advocate and the founder of the Cameroon Women Action, CAWA, an association that helps women affected by breast cancer. This also happens to be her Beauty with a Purpose project. I can see Issy making it into the top 8 and hopefully win Cameroon its first blue crown.
At the number 6 spot is Miss World Puerto Rico, Valeria Perez.
This red-headed beauty is looking to bring Puerto Rico their 3rd Miss World crown, and I think she stands a very good chance. She is a stunning contender with a classic, doll-like beauty that aligns with Miss World's traditional aesthetic. Her style can be polished and elegant, often exuding a regal charm that makes her stand out. In many of her pictures, she looks like she could be walking on the Victoria's Secret runway. At the end of the day, it will come down to styling, which will determine how far she makes it in the competition. Valeria has a bachelor's degree in biology and a master's degree in medical technology. She has a strong Beauty with a Purpose project focused on raising awareness about Puerto Rico's differently abled community, especially for those in the deaf community and the challenges they face, while also advocating for their inclusion in all aspects of daily life. That is a very strong project, and it shows her commitment to making a meaningful impact in her community. Puerto Rico has a strong Miss World track record, and Valeria has the poise to also make an impact.
At number 5 is Miss World India, represented by the lovely Nandini Gupta.
Crowned Femina Miss India World 2023 and studying towards a degree in business management shows that she has the determination and drive to take challenges head-on. But once again, all of the ladies competing this year are smart and beautiful. So what sets Nandini apart? Some of her hobbies include dancing, traveling, and movies. That already makes her relatable and likable. She is obviously beautiful, but her eloquence and confidence in public speaking have been evident in her interactions and initiatives, suggesting strong communication skills. Hence, when asked whether she would choose to change the world or change herself during her final Q&A, she gave an insightful and completely unique answer, stating that, "I think I would change myself because, just like appreciation comes from home and charity begins at home, change comes from within. So, if you have the power to change yourself, you can change the world. Because when you have the power to go through the change to accept the new you with the discoverable qualities and the new you can create a more significant impact on the world." So, it is evident that Nandini is a deep thinker and would be unstoppable during the head-to-head challenge. Additionally, her Beauty with a Purpose project, called ECTA, focuses on empowering the differently abled community, reflecting her commitment to inclusivity and social change. With her striking beauty, elegant styling, compassionate character, impactful social initiatives, and articulate speaking abilities, Nandini Gupta stands as a formidable contender for a high placement at Miss World this year.
We are almost at our number 1 spot. So, let's get into our top 4. Our number 4 spot goes to Miss World Brazil, Jessica Pedroso.
Jessica captivates with her natural beauty and refined sense of style. Her journey in the modeling world began at just 10 years old, sparking a deep interest in both fashion and theater. Beyond her striking presence, Jessica is highly accomplished. She holds a degree in English and literature and is deeply passionate about education. As an English and literature professor from Piracicaba, Sao Paulo, she demonstrates exceptional communication skills, blending eloquence with confidence. Her Beauty with a Purpose project focuses on improving access to quality education for underprivileged children in rural areas, a cause close to her heart. She also dedicates time to volunteering as an English teacher at the Pesca Foundation, inspiring young minds in her hometown. With her dedication to education, philanthropy, and strong stage presence, Jessica is undoubtedly a strong contender at the 72nd Miss World pageant, with a real shot at securing a top placement, or even a crown.
Number 3 is Miss World Philippines, Krishna Gravidez.
The reigning Miss World Philippines 2024 shines with her radiant beauty and impeccable styling. She has consistently stood out in pageantry, earning titles like Best in Swimsuit and Best in Evening Gown. While her strong stage presence sometimes gives off more of a Miss Universe vibe, there's no doubt that her team will refine her styling and training to align perfectly with the Miss World competition. Beyond her striking appearance, Krishna's eloquence and poise in communication make her a standout competitor. Krishna often gives back to her community both in the Philippines and abroad. She previously hosted a concert in Dubai connecting with Filipino workers in the country. Her advocacy, Colors of Kindness, reflects her commitment to child welfare, aligning seamlessly with Miss World's Beauty with a Purpose mission. Academically, she pursued civil engineering at the University of Northern Philippines, showcasing both intelligence and dedication. With her well-rounded strengths, Krishna is undeniably a strong contender for a high placement and possibly the crown at the 72nd Miss World pageant.
Making it to our second spot is Miss World Australia, Jasmine Stringer.
Jasmine is the definition of grace and elegance. Her impeccable styling enhances her natural beauty, making her an unforgettable presence on stage. As a primary school teacher from the Gold Coast, she brings warmth and authenticity to her communication, effortlessly connecting with others. Her advocacy is deeply personal, as she is a committee member and also raises awareness and funds for the Tara Brown Foundation, a cause inspired by the tragic loss of her friend due to domestic violence. Jasmine also works with the organization Bush to Beach, which aims to empower children through education and confidence building by providing them with unique experiences. These projects lies at the heart of her Beauty with a Purpose project. With a Bachelor of Education from Griffith University, Jasmine's commitment to both teaching and philanthropy strengthens her platform. Her intelligence, compassion, and advocacy work makes her a formidable competitor this year, with a strong chance of securing the title.
And our number one spot goes to the lovely Miss World South Africa, Zoelise van Rensburg.
At just 18 and only recently completing high school, Zoelise Jansen van Rensburg, the newly crowned Miss World South Africa, exudes elegance, confidence, and poise. Her polished styling enhances her natural beauty, creating a presence that is both modern and timeless. She is an exceptional communicator, expressing her vision with clarity and passion. Her Never Too Young to Advocate initiative is a platform which seeks to empower young people from around the world, proving that advocacy has no age limit. Currently a law student, marketing executive, and founder of her own organization, Zoelise balances all her duties with her humanitarian efforts, demonstrating both intellect and dedication. She is also an accomplished public speaker, holding her own with industry leaders and media personalities alike. She is indeed a serious competitor for the head-to-head challenges. She is passionate about children's rights and aims to use her platform to push for better access to education in underserved communities. With her strong profile and meaningful advocacy, Zoelise is a major contender for a top spot and possibly the title of Miss World 2025.
That's a wrap! Did you enjoy the list? I'd love to check out your picks, so drop your top 8 favorites in the comments, and please remember to keep your comments respectful. If you had fun watching, be sure to hit the like button, share this with other pageant fans, and subscribe for more exciting content. And if you'd like to support the channel, a super thanks would mean a lot and help me bring you even better pageant-related content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.